This video is introducing an idea called the FLAME project. FLAME stands for Flaring Low Altitude Arctic Methane Emergency. This idea is for minimizing abrupt and localized methane venting from the Siberian Sea, the East Siberian Arctic Shelf, and Arctic water bodies. Having a fleet of drones to detect methane gas plumes as it vents out of the Arctic water bodies, and using heavy bombers to drop incendiaries on the gas to flare it before it can dissipate. So this could be an effective resource against Natalia Shakova's 50 gigaton release scenario. Natalia was talking about the threat of billions of tons of methane venting out of the shallow waters of the Siberian Sea, which could be a world-killing threat. Flaring or burning into CO2 is still a greenhouse gas, but studies have shown that the methane has a warming potential about 100 times stronger than CO2 over a 20-year period. Methane naturally degrades into CO2 anyway, so the flaring idea just accelerates the process and skips the heating spike. Timber mills in critical conservation areas could be decommissioned and the equipment reassembled in areas of the boreal forests that are dying. The dead trees get chipped and sent to hydroelectric power plants. There they get dried, charcoaled, and become the primary ingredient in the biodegradable incendiary. So the boreal forests get less massive wildfires, and the more trees that die from weather extremes creates more ammunition to flare methane. So the incendiaries, they might be basketball size, they get dropped from the bombers, they land on actively releasing water bodies, they float, they burn for days. As the methane erupts out, it burns and turns into a gas with much less heating potential. Methane is lighter than air, so it rises upwards. Incendiaries can be designed to updraft to the appropriate ignition height. I don't think the methane flaring idea would be viable for a release over a massive area over an extended time. This idea is specific to a concentrated release in time and space, like from an earthquake, marine heat wave, land heat wave. That can be effectively quashed by an intensive bombing in that Arctic region. So the FLAME project is an idea to counter a very significant threat.